It's truly an honor for me to be here with you this evening to introduce my father, Al Dotson Sr. As you know, I've known him all my life. We all started in Detroit, Michigan, and he was a trailblazer even there. He started with Sears, worked his way up, and became the highest ranking African American in Sears and its entire network. We moved around the country from Detroit to Chicago to Atlanta. And I will tell you, in his wake, as a part of his mission, he made sure that there were opportunities for other African Americans, both within the Sears network and within the general business community, to continue to expand their networks and their progress. When we moved to Chicago and Atlanta, I will tell you, I watched him get involved in communities with which we had zero ties. In Atlanta, we worked with the King family and the Abernathy family and the Young family to reach out into the business communities to expand the number of entrepreneurs in the city. We moved to Miami in 1976. He immediately got involved in reaching across the cultural divide, including with Partners for Youth with his friend Leslie Pantene and Howard Snellenberger. He got involved in the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce, and yes, the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, serving on its board for many years. He went out and did what was then the first leverage acquisition when he bought Long's office supply company, and then started his own retail stores both in the airports and at Bayside. He has continued to not only lead economically, but to make sure that there are opportunities for others. I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and said, you know, your father is not only a role model, someone who we see doing good things, but he's also a mentor, someone who I can reach out to, someone who will reach out to me and help me through whatever challenges I'm facing by giving me sage advice. So on behalf of our family, my siblings, my mother, and my father's wonderful grandchildren, the ones who he said are really the smart ones in the family, I want to thank the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce and its leadership, and all of you who are here this evening who are supporting them for recognizing my father and giving him this H.T. Smith Lifetime Achievement Award.
Well, I tell you, it's very humbling to receive an award named after H.T. I've been knowing H.T. for a long time, and to think that I'm being mentioned in the same light as H.T. Smith, it's just very mind-blowing. I came here in 1976. I've seen a lot of things change, and I want to tell you, South Florida is a great place to live. And I think it's important that all of us, no matter who we are, when we reach a level of success, it's important that we reach back and help someone else reach that. As I always say, to whom much is given, much is required. And we're all standing on someone's shoulders. And we have to shore up our shoulders so that our young people or those who are coming behind us have a shoulder to stand on. Well, going back as far as the early 70s, I was involved with the Miami-Dade Chamber in a very active way. In fact, I was first vice president of the chamber. And through that, it helped me to get involved in the broader community and to reach some of the goals that I had set for myself and my companies. In my involvement over the years, it has not been about me, but about helping others, making a pathway that others could follow, like Partners for Youth, which was started back in the 80s, like things out at FIU. I am so hell-bent on education of our young people so that they have an opportunity to make it. We have got to push that because that's the key to the door. We can get through that door if we educate our young people. And then finally, that my living was not in vain, that I tried to help somebody along this way.